While this is not the end all be all, this is what's going to make your videos do well or go viral, right? It can be beneficial to pay attention to trends when it comes to making videos because it can help with your views, with your engagement, right? Because the trends are essentially what other people are liking and engaging with. So it's something we want to pay attention to so that we can implement it in our videos where appropriate. Again, I will not be recommending that you take part in every trend or try every trending audio, right? You need to find the ones that are going to be right for you. But at the same time, you should not ignore them, right? So this is going to be a little video specifically on how to check out trending audios. But when it comes to trending videos, so right, like different things that people are acting out or pretending, right? That's going to take a little bit more research. You're actually going to have to spend time on the app exploring what other people are doing, right? To kind of see those trends start to pop up, right? So that being said, remember, anytime we do research on Instagram, you're going to set a timer, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, right? We're not going to let ourselves just endlessly scroll, but we're going to be looking for things that, you know, craft trends, right? So, like I've mentioned in other videos, right now it's the, haha, you're so funny. And then you share a deep, dark secret, right? So you're going to look for things like that when you're doing your research or just engaging with other creators, right? You're seeing a bunch of people kind of recreate the same video. That's likely a trend for the Bookstagram community and writers on Instagram. So when it comes to trending videos, that's what you're going to do. But in this video specifically, we're going to talk about finding trending audios because a lot of the times people kind of notice this, but don't pay attention to it. So let's hop into Instagram. So firstly, the way I get to trending audios and like to explore it that way is through actually the Reels creation page. So you see right now I'm like in a reel that I'm going to shoot or edit, and I'm going to click that little audio button, right, to start to explore music. Now, for me, when I look at this, I see the For You at the top, trending, original audio, saved, and then I start to have a list of music. If you are not a creator or a business account, this likely will look different. I am set up as a creator account. And the reason why is because I can get analytics data as a creator, but I also have more flexibility when it comes to music and copyrights with music. Whereas a business account might be a little bit more limited for you. So you want to think about that. Also, if you haven't been making reels, I have seen people not get those tabs up at the top, like the For You trending saved. And it's just because Instagram doesn't know enough about your habits in making reels or what you like or what you've engaged with to give you those topics or categories yet. So what I would recommend is, first of all, see if you have it. If you don't, you can uninstall Instagram and reinstall it, close it, reopen it. Now, fair warning, if you've made any reels, they will delete if you uninstall your app. So first of all, be careful there. But you may need to do that. Make sure you're updated to the most recent version of the app, etc. But doesn't matter. Likely you can look at music here the same way I can. You just won't have those categories up at the top. So you'll see in mine, I have right at the very top, my first one is Sunshine by Art Music, and it's at 6.4K reels. So that is really early, but you'll see there's that little trend arrow that says it's trending up, right? So that tells me that this might be taking off, right? Because it's so low with the number of reels that have been made, I'm either very early on the trend or the trend is not going to last long or go far. So again, this is kind of what you need to realize is that we are taking a guess on what's going to do well in the future. And it is ultimately a guess, like many things. But then you'll see the funny one by Gold Tiger has 1.4 million reels. So it's been trending and it's on the upward trend, and a lot of people have used it. So this might be a good one, a better one to use, but it might also be heading toward the end of the trend, right? So you want to look for something that's kind of in the middle, right? So this one Road with 21K, is trending that little bit further up, which might be a good option for me, right? But at the same time, you need to listen to these songs and you need to decide if you like them or not, if they suit you or not. So remember, even when you're looking at trends, it may not be the right thing for you, right? If you write something that's really happy and sunny, like this really dark or screamo or whatever music, might not be for you, even if it's trending. So make sure you think about that. I'm going to go to my trending tab just so you can kind of see. This actually lists out like the ranked top trending, what they recommend, right? So Library Poets is #1 and it's only got 8,000 reels. So it's really, has a trajectory of popping off. And all of these here are pretty like lower on the trend. So you'd likely be still catching the upward trend. Once it hits about 1 million, then we know like the trend tends to wind down again. So this is where you find all your trending audio. And like I said, pick things that you enjoy, pick songs that you like or that, relate to the content you're creating. But I just wanted to point that out to you as something you can pay attention to, especially in those videos where you're not talking, maybe you're pointing at the screen or there's just an image on screen, right? We want to make it as engaging as possible. So maybe it's including a trending audio where you might just have added any audio before, right? So that could be the difference between your reel doing a little bit better than it might have done if you didn't include it. All right, that's it. See you in the next video.